I may have found a cheat code when it comes to betting. Let's talk about it. So last week, I asked ChatGPT to give me predictions for every game for the Week 10 slate. I said every game, but I did it after the Bengals-Ravens game, so it was all the rest of the games for the rest of the week. I put them in a 12-man slip on Fliff, and you won't believe how well it actually did. It did better than I would have done, it better than you would have done, and I think there is some potential here. So let's talk about it. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. ChatGPT for sports betting. Let's get into it. So this was the input I gave it, and I'm going to keep testing it every week. The next video, we're going to give it a more detailed input, and we're going to get more detailed outputs. But subscribe to stay tuned for that. It will be dropping ASAP. But for today, however, we are recapping on last week. My input was use any analytics or data found on the internet to give most likely / accurate prediction for every NFL game tomorrow. Then I gave the date and give a brief analysis on each game as well as why each team will win. So let's go over this because it did better than I expected. I will say last week's matchups were a bit easy to predict in my opinion. There were a lot of heavy favorites last week, so this week will be a little bit more of a test. But with that being said, this still did better than we would have guessed. So it predicted the Panthers to beat the Giants, and which they did. It was an overtime game. The Giants fumbled and Panthers ended up winning. Bucks versus Niners, ended up predicting that as well. Niners also won by 3, and a lot of these are also very weird because they were very close. They were 3-point games, they were very close games, and it just somehow was right. Falcons versus Saints, it predicted the Falcons to win. This one, however, was wrong. The Falcons lost by a field goal, 20-17. Chiefs versus Broncos, this one was almost wrong. The Chiefs won. They blocked a field goal last second on the Broncos. Where is it? It's right here, 14-16. The Broncos would have won, but Chiefs somehow did it again. This is so funny because it has people on Twitter being like, oh, the Chiefs are doing witch sacrifices, human sacrifices, Satan activities and rituals in practice. Like, no, bro, they just got lucky. I understand they're one of the most overrated undefeated teams in history. They probably should not be undefeated at all, but they are, and there's really not much we can do about it. Bills and Colts, this one's an easy one, but it still got it right. It still said the Bills were going to win, in which they did. They handled business. The final score was 30-20. Steelers in Washington, this one was pretty impressive in my opinion. It predicted the Steelers to win, and the reason was Pittsburgh defense, allowing only 119 this season, is anticipated to stifle the Commanders' offense, leading to a narrow victory. I don't think a victory can get more narrow than that. 28-27, literally ridiculous how, like, bro, that's spot on, man. You can see this is old. It's in my logs. Like, this is in my, it's in my GPT logs. I didn't make this up. Vikings and Jaguars. This one had the Jaguars winning. I thought they knew something we didn't. The Vikings, however, did struggle a bit, only putting up 12 points. But this one was wrong. The Jaguars did end up losing. Patriots versus Bears. This one was also incorrect. It had the Bears winning. It said the Bears have been strong at home, remaining undefeated, and are expected to continue the trend. But the Patriots came in and they smacked them. They just handled business. Bears only put up 3. Titans and Chargers. This one was correct. It said the Chargers will win because they have a top-ranked scoring defense and likely to limit the Titans' offense, leading to a comfortable victory for Los Angeles. And they won by 10, so I feel like that is pretty comfortable in my opinion. Eagles and Cowboys, this one I feel like a rock could have predicted this properly. Cowboys are down bad right now. This was an easy Eagles money line. Jets and Cardinals, listen, bro, I had a feeling the Cardinals will win. Everyone around me was telling me Jets would win. I had friends telling me the Jets would win. I had to ask my dad. I'm like, listen, Dad, what do you think? Because my dad, for some reason, his predictions, he has been watching football a very long time. He is right about a lot of these things. Also, I think he's right about the fight tonight. He said if this was real, Mike Tyson would kill Jake Paul, but it's rigged, so Jake Paul's probably going to win. And honestly, I agree with it. It makes perfect sense. I could already see it clear as day, end of the night. Oh, Mike Tyson, you know, he's as old as he is. You gotta give him credit. He came out here, he trained his ass off, he fought hard. You gotta give him credit for even showing up tonight. But Jake Paul, you know, they said he wanted a serious challenger, and you know, he did it tonight. I can already see it, bro. Clear as day, I can already see it. It's so predictable, man. These things are just so predictable at this point. I want to make a video on that, but honestly, the fight's in a few hours, so I'm probably not going to. I should have done it by now. I'm not a fighting channel, so I'm not going to step my toes where they don't belong. Anyways, get back on topic. I have to ask my dad about this. He was like, dude, there's no way the Jets win. There's no way the Jets win. And my dad kind of sounds like that, not really. The Cardinals, I had a feeling they would win. They showed everybody how high powered their offense is. Kyler Murray showed them that he's not too distracted by Black Ops 6. I think he probably has dark matter already, but I don't know. I have to ask him next time I see him. End of the day, Cardinals smacked the Jets. Jets are looking terrible right now. Cardinals 31-6. And then the final prediction I had, because I messed up my input, I specified Sunday, so it didn't include Monday, was Lions and Texans. This game gave me a heart attack because I had Lions money line and they barely won by a field goal. So this one was correct. And then the last one I had incorrect. It was Dolphins versus Rams. It gave a whole paragraph too about why the Rams will win, just for Matt Stafford and the Rams to play the worst football I've ever seen. They lost 23-15. So you could see all these predictions. I understand some of these games were easy to predict, some of them were heavy favorites, but you can see the potential here. You can see ChatGPT went 8 for 12, I believe. I think it was only 4 incorrect. You can see how many legs they got correct. And the reason why I want to highlight this is because even if we don't do stupid 9 or 10 leg bets, you can use this to your advantage. You can ask it for player props. You can ask it how likely a player is to get 3-4 receptions, which we are going to do on this channel. This is a start of a deep playlist that is going to be on this channel. Don't worry. We're going to use GPT to get into everything in the NFL. Don't worry about it. We're going to get into that very soon. You can use this to your advantage. You can have it predict every game. Take the safest, in your opinion, safest 3 or 4. Make a nasty money line. Is that my cat in the back? Oh, I didn't even know she was in here. Make a 3 or 4 money line, 3 or 4 leg money line, and then you can just cash out. Do that every week, and all of a sudden you're sitting on a couple bandos. That's all for today. I just wanted to recap this last week's bets. Next video going up either tonight or tomorrow will be the same method, but we're going to improve it and become even stronger for this Sunday coming up right here. Granted, I missed a Thursday night football. I actually took a nap. The Commanders lost to the Eagles last night. This is a Friday. I took a nap. I woke up. The game was over. So I kind of missed out on that one. Anyways, that's besides the point. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. If you guys want more NFL content, go ahead and hit subscribe. Other than that, my name is Noah, and I'm out. Peace.